And finally, new rule, now that it's been a month since I gave the commencement address at Berkeley, someone has to check in with the people who tried to have my speech canceled and make sure they made it through okay. Also, since they were protesting me for once saying that Islam is, quote, the only religion that acts like the mafia and will kill you if you say the wrong thing or draw the wrong picture, and then 2 jihadists gunned down 12 people in Paris for saying the wrong thing and drawing the wrong picture, you have to tell me, where do I go to protest you? The march we saw in Paris last Sunday with the leaders of 44 countries standing up for free speech was very heartening, but unfortunately, not everybody got the memo, like the Pope and his American vigilante, Bill Donahue. Bill's the head of the Catholic League, and as such, he's called me an anti-Catholic bigot so many times, it's now my ringtone. Last week, Mr. Donahue wrote that it was too bad Charlie Hebdo's publisher, quote, didn't understand the role he played in his tragic death, which is like saying the rape victim didn't understand that her clothes were too provocative. And that's the great irony of Bill Donahue. He's a staunch advocate for a religion which considers masturbation a sin, and yet he's a huge jerk-off. Glenn Greenwald says anti-Muslim speech, like the cartoons in Charlie, are a, quote, vital driver in bombing and occupying Muslim countries and killing the innocent. Really? Newspaper cartoons did all that? Wait till they get to the horoscopes and the crossword. It reminds me of one of the protest signs I saw up at Berkeley last month. It said, Islamophobia kills. Does it? The phobia kills? Or maybe more it's the AK-47s and the beheadings and the planes into buildings. Anyway, wow. Really? You don't agree with that? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, one guy, thank you. You'd think someone like Glenn Greenwald wouldn't be so ambivalent about terrorism, since terrorism is really just bullying, extreme bullying. And I thought we hated bullying now. When it happens in high school these days, people go nuts. When I was a kid, adults just shrugged and went, kids are assholes, what are you gonna do? Yeah, liberals hate bullying, all right, but they're not opposed to using it. When they casually throw out words like bigot and racist, it does cow people into avoiding this debate. And if you're doing that, you don't get to wear the Je suis Charlie button. The button you should wear says, Je suis part of the problem. And that goes for everybody. This may surprise you, but I am not a big fan of Rush Limbaugh. However, if you're one of the people with a website devoted to making him go away, you are part of the problem. And ironically, you're not even a proper liberal because you don't get free speech. You're just a baby who can't stand to live in a world where you hear things that upset you. Oh, you're not alone. In much of Europe, denying the Holocaust is a crime. It shouldn't be. The French arrested an anti-Semitic comedian this week for his comments about the attack, which were vile. But opinions shouldn't be illegal. Everyone can always come up with a reason why the thing that bugs you should get a waiver. But free speech only works if there are no waivers. No waivers, including for religion. Like